officials in Iran are keeping an eye out for those who have given in to un-Islamic vices, okay? And one of the un-Islamic vices includes owning a pet dog. So if you are in Iran and you are seen walking a dog, if you are seen taking care of a dog, you will have that dog taken away from you because it's un-Islamic and the authorities in Iran do not agree with it.
Anna, I've always thought that you were rather un-Islamic. You know, you got that little dog of yours. You claim it's a dog. It looks like a rodent, but nonetheless.
You are the worst. You are the worst. No, I'm cutting you off. You're not allowed to talk anymore for the rest of the show. You can't call my dog a rodent.
Well, it's rather small and
adorable.
Attractiveness as a dog. But anyway, I know you love it. I know you love it, okay? But every time I see that dog, I think un-Islamic. So the part of this story that I love is that the Iranians have decided, oh my God, the West is taking over. And how do they know? It's because of funny haircuts that the guys are getting.
They're getting
Apparently
mullets.
They're getting Western-style haircuts.
No, they're getting mullets, though. They're getting mullets with, like, huge sideburns. And they're like, oh, yeah, the Western people, they got it figured out. We're going to get the mullets with the sideburns.
If the one thing we have spread to the rest of the world is mullets, we have done terrible, terrible damage. I don't know why that's the one thing they would want to copy. But the other thing that they got from the movies is, hey, dogs are lovely. They're fun pets. And apparently this was not an issue in Iran before. The clerics didn't have to crack down on it because people really thought, what's the point of dogs? And they that it was frowned upon in Islam, so it just never really developed as a habit for pets. But now that they see it in the movies and the TV shows, they're like, oh my God, I also want to have a cute little dog I can put in my purse like Paris Hilton or Marley and me, and we roll around in the bed, etc. So now there's dogs everywhere all over Iran, which goes to the strength of Western culture. It's amazing. Just instantly takes over. So, of course, the mullahs are like, no! Or the ayatollahs in Iran in that case. We must eliminate the dogs. They're un-Islamic.
No, but they don't understand. They're taking away one of the major joys in life, which is owning a dog, okay? I know. JR just like rolled his eyes and made this look like, oh God, like he's disgusted by it. But no. I love how they're so concerned about whether or not people own dogs. First of all, before I even get to the substance of the story, I have to tell you, my dog is the love of my life, and she has...
beautiful hair.
Okay, I was petting her this morning as I was putting the rundown together. She fills my life with love and joy. When it comes to this story, just really, there's huge unemployment rates in your country. People are hungry. There are millions of other things that you can deal with, and you're worried about the un-Islamic vice of owning a dog. I mean, I know, I'm trying to make sense out of these people, and there's no way of doing that. But it just amazes me that that's like one of their priorities right now. Like, we got to crack down on dog owners. And what are they? And another thing, they're going to snatch these dogs up and do what? What are you going to do with them? That's another problem. They don't even know. They're just going to snatch dogs up at this point and then figure it out later. You know what's going to happen? They're probably just going to kill the dogs.
Anna. Of course they're going to kill the dogs. Of course they are. What do you think they're going to do with them? Look, as Antoine Dotson would warn you, they're snatching up your dogs. They're climbing in your windows. Okay? Don't let them snatch up your dogs. But what I love is they're lost. They have lost. They can't win based on convincing people. They can't say, oh, you should believe in fundamentalist Islam that the Ayatollahs tell you about. And we tell you not to have dogs, and the movies show you what fun you can have with dogs, and guess who wins? The movies win. Western culture wins. All of a sudden, everybody wants dogs. And the Ayatollahs, since they've lost the so-called intellectual battle because their side makes no frickin' sense, then what do? They go to oppression, of course. That's a telltale sign of a religion that has lost and just wants to win by other means.